The New York Times says that President Trump is turning his back on his base because he's realized they're all a bunch of wackos. Like the New York Times even cares. Anything that brings this house down is fine with them. Early in the Trump story, we heard about the dangers of populism, but they never really explained why that was. Wouldn't something popular be good? Unless if it's not good for us. And then in there lies the rub. Who is it that decides it's not good for us? In the United States, we, the people, are supposed to decide that, but somehow many of us feel squeezed out of that decision making process. That's what led to the Trump phenomenon in the first place. No one wants to be a wacko, but in our time and place, we don't seem to have a lot of options. Welcome. Welcome to Conservative Coffee Hour. I'm Stanley Smith. We've been talking about every topic and political twist and turn for, I think, 5 years now. The terms conservative and liberal have less and less relevance in the world today, except as serving as a lightning rod for dissatisfaction, which seems to be pervasive in our time. People are looking for someone to blame for their own unhappiness, and looking to government for that person to blame is it's not a new phenomenon. So where are we in all this? On last week's call, constitutional expert Paul Engel reminded us that we're underrepresented. The US Constitution calls for one representative for every 30,000 people, but it was capped in the 1920s at a fixed number. And now we have one representative for every 750,000 people. That's a big difference. If you talk to people, left or right, they feel unheard and unseen. You can do the math. Instead of 350 representatives, we would need closer to 2,000 representatives. In a country of 350 million people, represented by 350 people, you can ask, where's the democracy in that? And where is the populism? Closer to 2,000 representatives would be the populism none of us have ever experienced. It's something to consider. And many groups around the country are pushing for a return to constitutional principles. The unmanageableness and unwieldiness of it might seem daunting, but here in Illinois and other states, we have mechanisms such as the General Assembly in progress here and around the country. Some people are looking for someone to blame for their own unhappiness. For many, the person to blame is President Trump, but that narrative is running thin. President Trump asked some of his supporters to move on, and that's what we all need to do. Stop complaining and start doing something to move the needle in your life, in your town, in your city, and in your state. It's the best kind of populism we can all embrace now. If you would like to join us at Conservative Coffee Hour is every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time on Zoom. I will include my email in the description of this video. Be happy to send you an invitation. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.